What's up, everybody? I'm Sly The Movie Guy, and here's my movie review of Greyhound, directed by Schneider, starring Tom Hanks and the rest of the other cast and crew. And in this film, several months after the U.S. entry into World War II, an inexperienced U.S. Navy commander must lead an ally convoy being stalked by a German submarine wolf pack. And if I'm not mistaken, this movie was supposed to have been in a movie theater, but it got dropped on Apple TV. So I finally got a chance to watch it, and I apologize for being late on this review. So what I think about this movie, I'll get to that later on. Let me start off with the positives. The acting. Tom Hanks is absolutely great in this movie. I mean, he's one of the best actors in Hollywood, period. I mean, one of my favorites. And I thought he did a fantastic job as the Navy commander, trying to figure out how to win this war and stuff, how to, when they in this, like, in this dangerous situation. I really bought into him as this character and stuff. He really gives it his all. I mean, you could really tell that Tom Hanks, if you watch the film, you can really see that this man is giving like a great performance here. And I thought Tom Hanks does a fantastic job. I mean, any movie Tom Hanks does, I think he really like puts it all, give it his heart and soul out of it in his film. I think he does a fantastic job. Do I think this is like his top 10 best performance in recent years? Nah, I still think like Forrest Gump, The Green Mile, and Saving Private Ryan is like still one of his best films, like his best performance in those films. And Big, a film that I really like. I recommend you checking that out, and the other films I mentioned if you haven't seen them yet that star Tom Hanks. I think this one is just good. I think he does good here. I would, like I said, I wouldn't put it like his best performance, like top 10 or top 5 in there. I wouldn't do that. I think it was just good. The visual effects, the cinematography, all looks good here. I mean, when it came to the war stuff, I thought like with the missiles and stuff under the water and stuff, and the stuff like the explosion stuff during the war, like in the water and stuff, really worked well. I thought all the things look very, very realistic. I mean, it looks really good. The camera shots and all, everything about it looks really good on screen. I mean, I couldn't find anything that looks fake at all. It looks very realistic. I mean, best looking film I've seen in 2020 and stuff. I mean, if any war movie can make it look realistic and stuff like that, that's 2 thumbs up for me. And I think this film accomplishes that. So 2 thumbs up for that. When it comes to the story, that's where I'll lean towards my negatives. I don't think this is atrocious at all, but the story could have been a lot better. It was just okay. And one of the things it suffers is the character development. I mean, with our main character and our side character, especially with our main character, we don't get enough character development out of Tom Hanks' character at all. I mean, and I think, like I said, I think Tom Hanks' performance was really good in this film. It just, we don't get enough to like know his character. I mean, we know a little bit, which I won't get in any spoilers. We get a little bit like in the beginning of the film, and a couple parts in the film, we get to know it a little bit, but it doesn't fully fleshes it out in this film, and that kind of bugged me as I was watching it. So it kind of makes it hard to like really like to relate to his character and stuff. And the side characters, it was hard too, because we don't get to know none of the side characters at all. And usually war movies usually do great with those characters. Usually like our side characters that we don't know about, but they do a good development and let us know what our character's about and stuff. So I would have preferred if they did it like that and may give us like a little bit things of letting us know what our character's about. Then it would have made me more invested in what the war and stuff. And that was kind of making the movie a little bit dull for me, and it just didn't work. The directing and writing in this movie. Now, this film is screenplayed by Tom Hanks, which is not his first time. He had screenwritten films before, but here I don't think he should have did it. I don't think so. I ain't gonna say he's a bad writer. I don't think this man's bad. Like I said, there's some good parts in this movie. It just him doing it didn't work for the movie. I mean, if you had somebody from the screenwriter from 1917 put him in this film, it probably would have been a lot better because they know how to do the story structure of something that happened historically before and stuff. So I think it would have benefited that if you pick some writer from a war movie and put him in this, that would have worked a lot better. The directing, I don't think the directing is bad. Is it like the greatest thing of like all time? No, I think it's good enough. I think Aaron Schneider did a good job on it. So the directing, I say good, fine there. The action, while I like some of the action in this movie, it just didn't give me that chilling, thrilling moments like when you seen like from Saving Private Ryan, the one of those scenes and stuff that had those gritty scenes that was directed by Spielberg. It didn't have those moments, or like something like Dunkirk, those great moments you've seen in World War II and stuff. It wasn't like that. It had some good ones, but it just wasn't as like give me those goosebumps, those chills that I was like, woo, they give me those moments, and I was just looking for that. And this film easily had the potential to it. When I was watching the film, I was like, oh, you had me there. What happened? It just didn't give me that. Now, fine, if this is now if that was what they were going for and that was their best shot, fine. But for me, I just didn't get it, and that was one of the things I wish they gave me. And that's pretty much it. Overall, do I think this is like the worst movie of 2020? No, I don't think it's a bad movie. It's fine. I think this is a fine war movie. If this was like your first time watching like a war movie, like the very first time, instead of seeing like Saving Private Ryan or Dunkirk and other films, then you'll find a way to enjoy this film. I think this would be like your best war film. But if you've seen great war films in the past recent years, then this will be a little bit of disappointing. For me, I think it's fine. I don't want to say it's like disappointing, but it could have been a lot better. I'm going to give this film a B-. Let me know that in the comment section down below. What do you think about this film? Did you like it or not? Let me know. And let me know what's your favorite war film. For me, like I said, Saving Private Ryan, Dunkirk, one of my favorite films, or 1917. Those are one of my favorites. I recommend you checking those out if you haven't seen them yet. And let me know what's your favorite war film. Let me know that in the comment section down below and what you thought about this film, like I said. And that's pretty much it. And as always, if you like this video, click thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, click subscribe and the bell button for more future content. That's why I can see you next time on Sly the Movie Guy. Peace.